new bizarro reality that we all inhabit, right? Lots of neck issues, lots of shoulder issues, lots of tightness. So begin by taking a full deep breath in through the nose and open your mouth, exhale. Let your right ear drop down towards your right shoulder. Just see how much mobility you have there. Next breath, take the right arm up and over and rest it on your left temple. And then on the exhale, tug your head down a little closer to the shoulder. We complete this movement by extending the left arm out to the side, and then we'll flow with our breath. Inhale, pull yourself up a little bit to the left. Exhale, soften your head more to the right. 2 more. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Come back to center with an inhale. Exhale, switch it out. Drop left shoulder or left ear to left shoulder. Left hand comes up, rests on right temple. Extend the right fingertips out to the side. Inhale, pull out of the neck stretch. Exhale, come deeper, ear to shoulder. Inhale, come out a little. Exhale, come deeper. Inhale, come out. Exhale, come deeper. Pause. Come back to center. Let the hands fall onto the knees. If you're joining us, we're just starting with some neck rolls. And then just take your head around in slow circles to both directions. The only thing to be really mindful of here is when you go back, you don't want to throw your head back. Just bring it back through neutral. Feel free to really drop it down towards the front and drop it down towards the sides. We'll continue for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come back to center. Bring the hands together at heart center. Anjali Mudra. Close the eyes and set your intention. Thank you so much for joining me today for Lunchtime Yoga. It's Monday. My name's Rachel. To seal in that intention, we'll open with 1 Om, inhaling through the nose. And then I thought I would start a fun tradition today, Mudra Monday. So this mudra that I'm going to teach you is Ganesh Mudra. Mudra means yoga that you do with your hands. It connects the energy in your body, yeah? So take your right hand and flip it in front of your heart, palm out. Take your left hand and put it palm in. And then slide those 2 hands away from each other until you interlace your hands and hook them tight. If you were to look down, it would almost look like the symbol of yin and yang. Yeah, and this represents the male and the female divine energies being in balance in the body. In this mudra, we're gonna gently pull our hands away until we activate the arms. And then we're gonna wake up the core with some Kapalabhati or breath of fire. Yeah, so this is a short, sharp exhale through the nose. If you're pregnant or in the first day of your cycle, you'll skip this and just do Ujjayi. Otherwise, we create some heat, we detoxify, we take a full deep inhale through the nose, short, sharp exhales through the nose. More seconds, stay with it. Eyes can be open or closed. Feel the heat radiating through the body. Breathing here. 3, 2, 1, release. Inhale, bring both arms up. Exhale, twist over to the right side. Left hand to right knee, sit up tall, and then take that twist all the way to the top of your spine. Inhale, bring the arms up. Exhale, twist all the way to the left. Hand over the knee. Pull the belly in, look over the shoulder. Inhale, bring the arms up. Exhale, hands to heart center, Samastitihi. If you took my playlist, go ahead and start it now. We'll come to standing Vayu meditation. I'll put it in the chat one more time in case you missed it. There's the playlist. Okay, so here we go. Feet standing wide. Inhale, bring the arms up. SH sound, pushing down energy. Bend the knees. Shh. Inhale, reach up. Exhale. Shh. Inhale. Exhale. Shh. Starting slow. Exhale. Shh. Inhale. Exhale. Shh. speeding up. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale. 3 more. Exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale. Nice and slow. Exhale. Inhale, bring the arms up, reach up, interlace the palms. Take a forward fold, hinge down over your hips. Tuck your chin, reach the crown of the head long. Bend the knees, slowly roll yourself up to standing. 3, 2, 1, hands to heart center. Around the waist, Samana Vayu. Inhale left, exhale to the right. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, pivoting on your feet. You go from tippy toe to the heel. The arms are free, waking up the channels in the body, what's called the nadis, N-A-D-I-S. Letting prana flow through. Couple more times, releasing, throwing something away. And then final time, go nice and slow. And come back to hands, heart center, Samasthiti. Good. So we're gonna do arm swinging, connecting the finger pads with the other arm. So it goes like this, finger pads to finger pads, slide down the inside of your arm. Finger pads all the way down, opposite arm slides. We're just waking up some of the senses, yeah, the sense of touch in the body. It's also calming to the central nervous system to feel those fingertips sliding across the insides of the arms. And then you can kind of move with it. So bending your knees, it's similar to our Vayu practice, but a little bit different. And just a few more times. 3, 2, 1, and Samasthiti, hands to heart center. Nice, yogis. Let's come to tabletop position, hands and knees. Move your props out of the way, fingertips wide. Pull your belly in, curl the toes. Inhale, drop the belly down, gaze up. Exhale, round the chin, pull the belly in. Inhale, belly down, gaze up. And exhale, round. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, Ujjayi. Exhale, sound of the ocean. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. All right, come to neutral spine, yogis. Wag your tail a little bit. Look over the right shoulder towards your right toe, stretch your neck. Look over the left shoulder to the left, stretch your neck. Come back to center, and then we're gonna go 360-degree barrel rolls with our torso. So you're pushing the floor away, you're moving in your spine. Choose one direction, we'll go that way for about 5 breaths, and then we'll switch it out. You can close the eyes if that doesn't make you dizzy. You can straighten and bend the arms, swooping and diving your chest down. Good. Nice, everyone. I will say that I leave your gallery view up so I can see you. If you don't mind leaving your video on, it makes us feel a little bit more accountable. Go ahead and switch directions if you haven't done so yet. Let the head be a part of this. Let it be heavy, swooping through your neck, moving the legs any way that feels good. For 3, nice and slow. For 2, and for 1, fine tabletop here. Just pause, you might be a little bit dizzy. And then walk the fingertips in towards each other for a wrist stretch. Circle yourself just gently to the side. And then reverse directions. Walk the fingertips forward. Walk the fingertips out to the side. Walk the fingertips all the way back to your knees. And instead of circling, just sit your butt down a little to get that deep wrist stretch. Pressing all 10 fingers, including the thumbs, into the earth. And then slide back to center, turn it around. Right hand flips, back of the hand presses down for wrist flexion. And flip it around. Left hand flips, press it down for wrist flexion. Nice, and flip it around. Curl the toes, bend the knees, just hover off the floor, not quite into a down dog yet. And then slowly rise into your dog for 3, 2, 1, pedal out the heels. We'll take what's called cat plank, rolling forward, tucking the chin, pulling the belly into plank, and then bending the knees, cycling the hips up into down dog. Yeah, we'll do that nice and slow.
pull the belly and slide forward using the strong arms to press the floor away. Bend the knees, cycle the hips into the sky, release the head. Inhale, rolling forward, coming into plank. Bend the knees, cycle the hips up, down dog. Last time, inhale, sliding forward into a cat plank. Bend the knees, cycle the hips up, down dog. All right, yogis, shake it out. Enjoy this dog. Press one heel to the floor and the other. You can take your dog for a walk or circle your head out. And start to move your way into what I call short, wide down dog. So my feet get wider, my hands get wider. I'm actually maybe even wider than my yoga mat. And then inhale, shift forward to a wide plank. Exhale, wide down dog. Two more. Inhale, wide plank, press the floor away. Exhale, wide down dog. Last time with breath, inhale and exhale. Say yes and no with your head, and then you're gonna step the right foot outside the right hand into wide lizard. So it's a little hard, right? But we pick up the foot, inhale, exhale, step it outside of that right hand. Bring the back knee down. I'm gonna adjust a little bit so you can see, and you're in a wide lizard. Now circle the hips out. Just see what kind of has come up for you so far this morning involving the hips. I'm thinking about that balancing of the Ganesha Mudra that we played with before. We'll return to that a couple of times. We're starting by balancing out the hips, yeah? Okay, bring the left hand down, reach the right arm up, and then flip the hand, tuck it behind your waist. Try to tug the right shoulder up to the sky. Take a few breaths here into the low back. Nice, Sharon, I see you doing it. And then unwind, bring the hand down, back to wide down dog. So feet wide, hands wide. We'll take wide plank again. Inhale, shift forward. Exhale, down dog. You got it. Wide lizard, second side. Inhale, left leg lifts. Exhale, step it outside the left hand. Figure this one out. You can bring the back knee down. Maybe you walk the hands wider and then circle those hips out. If you've been doing hiking or biking during this time, hopefully you got to this weekend, there might be some stiffness and tightness there that we'll address today. All right, keep circling, stay with it, stay focused on the Ujjayi breath. Right hand comes down, left arm presses up to the sky. Good, flip it around, tuck it behind your waist, and maybe look up to the left as you take that twist. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, unwind. Now instead of wide down dog, we're gonna take Malasana. Stepping the heels in, coming into a yogi squat, right? Still early in class, so figuring this out in the body. Pressing the knees into the elbows into the knees. Nice, and then exhale, forward fold. Parallel your feet, just circle them out. Bend and straighten the knees, one and then the other. Figure eight your legs. And then release the hands, roll yourself up. Come to the top of your mat if you're not there yet. We'll play with half Surya Namaskar to start with our flow. Inhale, reach the arms all the way up. And exhale, forward fold, take it way down. Hands to shins, inhale. Exhale, fold. All the way up, inhale, rise. Exhale, Samastitihi. 2 more like that with breath. You can keep your eyes closed if you like. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Hands to shins, inhale. Exhale, forward fold. All the way up, inhale, rise. Samastitihi. Even slower and bigger, inhale, reach the arms up. Yes, that's it, exhale, fold. Hands to shins. Exhale, fold. All the way up, rise. Samastitihi, pause. All right, you're gonna find a bed or a wall. You're gonna push against your bed or your wall, and you're gonna come forward so that your back is in flat back. Yeah, so you're gonna push into your bed or your wall, drop your head between your arms. It can be anything. It can be a counter, a couch, doesn't really matter at all. You can do it with nothing. Pull your hips back and let your head dive in between your arms. Feel the tractioning of your spine as you make this little L shape. Holding and breathing for 3, 2, 1. Release, forward fold. Come on back to your mat. We'll take full Surya Namaskar A.
Shake it out as you go. Notice what that happened, what that brought into the shoulders. Samasthiti, we begin. Nice, yogis. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, forward fold over your legs. Hands to shins, inhale. Plant the hands, step the left foot back, low lunge. Inhale, bring the arms up, interlace the palms, press the palms to the sky. Look up, and then bend the elbows, open the heart. Catch the hands behind you. Press the shoulder blades together for a back bend as you drive the right heel into the floor. Look up. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, down. First vinyasa, we step it back. You can take the cat plank again or regular plank, sliding forward, hold, chaturanga, or all the way down. Inhale, heart comes forward, flip your toes. Exhale, downward facing dog. Lion's breath, yogis. Inhale through the nose. Open the mouth, exhale. Let's hop into our malasana, feet together, inhale, bend. Exhale, hop into that wide malasana. Sit on down, press the palms together. Maybe you have a block here, nice everyone. And then forward fold over your legs. Take your hands, swoop them behind your back, interlace your palms, bend your knees. Bring the arms over your head and then drape from side to side, getting into alternate shoulders. Getting into the side body, the neck, whatever feels good. Inhale, one more breath. Exhale, release, bend the knees a lot to roll all the way up. Don't worry how long it takes, just stack the shoulders, stack the head, and then bring the hands together for Samasthiti. We'll take the second side. Inhale, bring the arms all the way up. Exhale, forward fold over your legs. Hands to shins, inhale halfway. Plant the hands, step the right foot back, low lunge pose, take your time. Inhale, arms up, interlace palms, press them away. Little back bend as you pull your front heel back towards your body. And then bend the elbows, open the shoulders. Catch your hands, opposite thumb on top. Roll the shoulder blades together, look up. Press the hips forward, inhale. Inhale, reach up. And downward facing dog, step it back, good. Maybe take a lion's breath here before we vinyasa or come straight into your plank or cat plank. Chaturanga or all the way down. Lift the heart up, cobra or up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Lion's breath, yogis. When you get here, inhale. Open the mouth, exhale. We take these breaths together. Step the feet together, inhale, bend the knees. Exhale, malasana, hands around the foot. Sorry, feet around the hands. Hands to prayer. Pause here, 3, 2, 1. Rise the hips, parallel the feet. Swoop the hands behind the back again. Interlace them, bring them over your head. And then release the hands, bend the knees, roll yourself all the way up to standing. Hands to heart center. We'll flow a little bit quicker, okay? Adding on to this. Inhale, bring the arms up. Exhale, forward fold. No rush. Hands to shins, inhale. Plant the hands, take the left foot back, high or low lunge this time. Reach the arms up. Bend the elbows, circle the hands. Catch the hands behind the back. Back bend here. 3, 2, 1. Inhale, arms up. Let's add a twist. Left hand to the floor. Right arm to the sky. This is Anjaneyasana. Hug the right knee into your midline. Don't let it flop out to the side. Good. One more inhale keeps us here. Beautiful. Exhale, downward dog. Step it back. Take your flow. Maybe you're lowering to the floor, or maybe you're taking chaturanga. Cobra pose, bhujangasana is an option, as is upward facing dog. We always find ourselves back in downward facing dog at the end. Bring the feet together. Think of your malasana. Inhale, bend the knees. Exhale, step or float, top of the mat. Sit on down just for this moment. We know this isn't going to be a long time, yeah? And then forward fold, parallel the feet. Lift your hips up. Roll yourself up to standing. 3, 2, 1. Inhale, arms rise. This time, interlace the hands. Push the palms up to the ceiling and take yourself from side to side. So either way, just opening up the side body. Going to right and left here. And then Samasthiti, second side. Let's lift all 10 toes, spread them wide. Place them down on the floor. Feel your feet grounded into the earth. Take one breath here. Inhale. Open mouth, exhale.
All right, open eyes. Inhale, reach arms up. Exhale, forward fold, down over your legs. Hands to shins, inhale. Plant the hands, right foot, high or low lunge, your choice. Inhale, reach the arms up. And then right away, bend the elbows, open your chest. Stay in that nice square lunge shape, interlace your hands. Roll your head up and back. Adding the twist, inhale, reach up. Exhale, right arm to the floor. Left arm draws in as the left knee hugs to midline. Look up to those fingertips, inhale. Downward facing dog, your flow. You can always take a child's pose or some extra push-ups if you're firing it up today. Listen to your body, downward dog. Lion's breath when we arrive, inhale. Open the mouth, exhale. Prepare for Malasana, feet come together, inhale, bend. Exhale, step or float. Sit down into Malasana. Maybe the hips are getting a little more warm every time we do this, yeah? 3, 2, 1, forward fold. Lift the butt. Toe heel the feet together. Roll yourself up to standing, and we're gonna work hopping back into plank and chaturanga. Hands to heart center, Samasthiti. Inhale, bring the arms up. Exhale, forward fold over the legs. Okay, a little different this time. Hands to shins, inhale. Plant the hands, hop to chaturanga or walk back to plank. Now you'll get lots of chances, so feel free to take whichever one makes sense. Lowering down, lift the heart up, and downward facing dog. All right, stay for a breath or two in your dog. I'm gonna talk us through this next little bit of high intensity core work. So we'll inhale, lift the right leg. Exhale, step through to a lunge. Inhale, bring the arms up. Exhale, bring the hands down. Take the right leg back to the sky. Okay, so we're gonna almost be doing little core strengtheners coming through. So lift the right leg with me, inhale. Exhale, step through. Inhale, high lunge. Exhale, hands to the floor. Inhale, right leg lifts. Exhale, step through. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, hands to the floor. 2 more. Inhale, right leg lifts. Exhale, step through lunge. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, down. Inhale, right leg lifts. Exhale, step through. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, down. Inhale, right leg lifts. Now pause. I know the leg's tired. It's okay. Bend the knee, stack the hip. Now you can flip your dog or circle out that right leg. If you're flipping, you'll straighten out that left leg, pressing into a back bend. 3, 2, 1. Flip back over with me. Right leg lifts. Down dog and child's pose. Do take this balasana. Little chance to stretch out the wrists. So we were in down dog for a bit, yeah? So fingertips down, wrists up in child's pose. This reverses the energy in our wrists, stretching out the fascia and the joints in a little bit different direction. Good. All right, downward facing dog, yogis. Left side. Raising the heart rate. Shake out the head when you get there. Inhale, left leg lifts. First one slow. Exhale, step it through, high lunge. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, bring them down. Inhale, left leg lifts. Exhale, step it through. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, arms down. Inhale, left leg lifts. Exhale, step it through. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, arms down. Inhale, left leg lift. Exhale, step it through. Inhale, breathe. Arms down. Inhale, leg lift, stay. Bend the knee. Okay, now point and flex the toes, stack the hips. Maybe float into a flip dog, like so. That should feel good in the left shoulder. Come back up and around when you're ready. Downward facing dog. Either child's pose or dolphin. So dolphin is elbows to the floor. You get to rest your wrists while still firing up the upper body. And then we'll all meet just for a moment in child's pose, softening the forehead down to the earth. All right, yogis, back to downward facing dog. Let's work our hop forward. Take your time. Again, we'll take it into Malasana, feet together. Inhale, bend. Exhale, feet around the hands. Malasana, have a seat. Press the palms together. We'll work on the high intensity
lifting and lowering of this Malasana yogi squat. So the inhale, we're gonna rise all the way up to standing using the inner thighs, the legs, and then soften all the way back down. If you have a chair under you or a block, perfectly fine. 4 more. Inhale, lift. Heels might come up. Exhale, lower. Sitting on down. Yeah, we got this. Inhale. Exhale. You can always come halfway to protect your knees into a goddess. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. All right, stay in Malasana. Parallel the feet, lift your butt. Let's figure it out the hips and stretch that out. Really nice way to traction the neck here, okay? Interlace your hands, tug your head towards the floor with a long, straight back of the neck. And then release the arms, roll yourself up. We will take our goddess shape now. So the feet come a little bit wider, heels in, toes turn out. Just take it from side to side as we keep warming up this external rotation of your hips. Yeah, you can kind of I see some people are letting their arms swing too, that's nice. All right, so sit low into goddess, bring your arms up, right? So arms are up, rest of the body is low. We're gonna hinge at our hips and come into what's called Ardha Utkatasana. So my chest is going to come parallel to the floor. I'm gonna keep my butt from flaring all the way back. I'm gonna keep reaching forward until I'm in a flat back shape. Tuck your chin, let the crown of the head be forward. Hold here for 3, hold for 2, hold for 1, come all the way back up, and straighten the legs, bring the arms down. Ah, good, yeah? Hips and thighs burning. We'll take a couple more cycles of that. So goddess shape, arms up. Use the breath to hinge and come forward, flat backing the body, chest parallel to the floor. Inhale, bring everything back up. Straighten the legs, drop the arms, nice and soft. Once more, inhale, arms up, sit low. Pull the belly in, hinge forward. Breathing for 5, 4, 3, 2, and then start to come up for 1. Straighten the legs, drop the arms down. All right, parallel your feet. Just take a little twist from side to side to let that go. And then roll out the shoulders, forward and back. Goddess shape again. Fingertips wrap around the knees, toes turned out, heels turned in. Sit down into your goddess, let your shoulders come up to your ears. And you can go from side to side here. We can also snake it out. So inhale, heart drops forward. Exhale, drop the left shoulder down and look over to the right. Inhale, center. Exhale, drop the right shoulder, look to the left. And then kind of like a cobra, right? You're just side to side, going and moving with your spine. Both arms can be straight. This presses the knees a little bit wider. Get to use that resistance in our twist to go side to side. All right. And then roll yourself up to standing, taking your time. Inhale, bring the arms up. Exhale, hands to heart center, Samasthiti. We're going to approach some of our triangle and warrior shapes in a little different way today. We're going to start standing and then go to the front and back of our mat. So please bring your left toes in so they're parallel to the back of your mat. And then turn your right toes out. So you're in triangle legs, but your hands are at prayer. And then bring the arms out. Pull the hips back gently and reach the right arm forward towards the right front of your mat. Then bring the hand down, grab your ankle, and press the left hand up to the sky. Can you take a breath here, turning your chest a little bit more higher towards the ceiling, and then flip that hand, bend the elbow, and tuck it around your waist. So I'm drawing my left shoulder down the back. Rotate the gaze up. Unhyperextend the front knee if it's locking. Maybe you reach down Ashtanga style and grab those big toes. Maybe you're working towards that variation today. All right, yogi, stay here. Then reach that right arm forward and bring the left arm back up. Inhale. Exhale, come back up to standing. Pause, drop the arms, and rest. If you have a block, you're gonna bring it over to the outside of your right foot right now. Okay. Back into triangle we go. Inhale here. Exhale, round two. Pull the hips back, pull the right arm forward. Maybe the block comes to the outside of the foot or the inside of the foot. Reach that left arm up. Rotate your spine a little bit more. See if you can turn your gaze all the way up this time. And then the left hand is gonna go on a journey. It's gonna go towards the back of your mat. It's gonna swoop down towards the floor. It's gonna come down and find pyramid pose, maybe resting on that block next to your right hand. The left foot is gonna step out to the left side and you'll take a forward fold. Let's take some cat-cows here in pyramid. If you have two blocks, great. Otherwise, fingertips to the floor. Inhale, drop the spine, look up, pyramid cow. Exhale, round the spine over the leg, pyramid cow. Two more, inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. From here, bend the knee just slightly, just a micro bend. Reach the arms forward like we did in that Ardha Utkatasana. Feel the flat back, it's working hard. Breathe, and then bring the hands back down. We're gonna go for a twisted triangle, Pavarita Trikonasana. So the left hand is gonna stay down. The right arm is gonna reach to the sky, or maybe it comes to the hip and just pulls it on back. Extend the arm, find that rotation. 3, 2, go a little deeper for 1, bring it back down to pyramid pose. Fold over the leg. Now we get to play with fun arms. So hands can come behind you, grab opposite hand, opposite elbow, keep folding over that leg, or you can play with reverse namaste behind your back. When you're ready, press into both feet to come all the way up to standing. Take your time and pivot back towards the front. Release the hands, roll out through the shoulders, roll out through the wrists. We'll take that to the second side. So I'm gonna preemptively move my blocks over here. You can do the same. If no blocks, no problem. You can also use soup cans or any other things we have at home. Bring the arms out, we'll play with our triangle pose. This time the left toes will be forward. The right toes will be parallel. Arms are gonna come out straight. Pull the hips gently back in space, reaching forward, and then bring the left hand down to the left shin. Maybe the block is there. Good, everyone. Draw the right arm up when you're ready. You can roll out through that right wrist. Rotate the chest a little bit higher, a little bit more towards the ceiling. And then maybe flip that hand, bend the elbow, tuck it into a little half bind as you snake your gaze up a little higher to the ceiling. All right, take the bottom arm, that's the left arm, reach it forward. Breathe into the obliques, yes, the side bodies, these look great. And then take the right arm, take it up, hold, come on up, back to standing with 2 straight legs, and drop the arms. Roll out through the wrists, take a moment to set up your props for twisted triangle, knowing we're going there next. And then bring the arms out. Right into it we go, hips back, left arm down. Maybe extend up for that extra moment. And then the right arm goes on a journey. It swoops back towards the back of your mat, down towards the floor. Your chest turns, your right foot steps out to the right a little bit more, and we fold into pyramid pose, tucking your chin. Let's play with our cat-cow in pyramid, fingertips to the floor, the blocks. Inhale, draw the belly down, look up. Exhale, round the spine. Inhale, cow pose. Exhale, cat pose. Inhale, cow pose. Exhale, cat pose. Rest here. Keep the right hand down on the block or the floor. Take the left arm to the hip, draw it back, or reach it up for your pavrita, your revolved twisted triangle. Gaze goes up towards the thumb, keeping the hips square. 3, 2, 1, bring it down, rest in your pyramid pose. All right, tiny little hyper
micro bend in the knee, not hyperextended. Reach the arms forward, pull the belly in, feel the strength in this L-shaped pose. And then maybe the hands swoop behind the back, maybe you take a reverse prayer, fold your chest a little bit lower. Breathing yogis for 3, 2, use your core strength to stand all the way back up, and then parallel the feet. All right, let the arms go. Take the hips, circle them around. Find some movement here, shake it out. And let's come to the top of our mat. Hands together, heart center, Samasthiti. Inhale, bring the arms up. Exhale, forward fold, take them down. Hands to shins, inhale. Plant the hands, step or float, plank pose. Chaturanga Dandasana. Lift the heart up and back. Downward facing dog. Moving to a warrior 2. Inhale, right leg lifts up. Exhale, knee to nose, hold everything in, push the floor away. Inhale, right leg lifts up. Exhale, warrior 2. Left arm up and over, right arm in front. Sit on down into it, and then we'll play with side angle. So forearm comes across the thigh. Take the other arm and just circle it around in some long, lazy circles. Maybe you close your eyes, get deep into that shoulder joint. And then reach the arm up, flip the hand, take the half bind. Maybe you grab the outer hip. Full bound people, swoop the right arm under, wrap it around, interlace the fingers, bend the knee, and maybe enjoy this bound side angle. Hold for 3, 2, 1, release. All the way we go to reverse with the right arm up and over. Can you stay here with your breath, resisting the tendency to fidget, finding that balance? Inhale. Exhale, warrior 2. Prepare to vinyasa over the right leg. Inhale here. Exhale, cartwheel it down. Maybe the right leg floats up and you take a one-legged vinyasa if you're firing it up. Or maybe you take child's pose if you're firing it up in a different way, right? In the mental way. Let's all go there for a moment. So drop the knees, rest down in your child's pose. Great time for another wrist stretch. Fingertips press down, wrists up, walk the hands forward. Walk the hands back, hug your knees together. Now roll yourself up to standing, taking a twist, hands to heart center. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, twist to the right, as we did at the beginning of class. Look over the shoulder. Feel the space we've created in the spine. Inhale, bring the arms up. Exhale, twist to the left. Looking over the left shoulder. Inhale, bring the arms up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Let's come back to downward facing dog. You can float through vinyasa or skip it. Getting set for warrior 2 on the second side. Vinyasa, folks, go ahead and get yourself settled, pressing the heels down. Nice, and then left leg comes up, inhale. Exhale, knee to nose, drive forward, stay strong. Inhale, left leg up. Exhale, step it through, right arm up and over for a big, broad warrior 2 shape. Very nice, inhale, prepare side angle. Exhale, forearm to thigh. Right arm circles around, we get into the shoulder. You can close your eyes, keeping the left shoulder out of your ear, keeping the neck as long as you can. Maybe that right arm plays with the bind, flipping the hand around, tucking it behind the waist, grabbing the outer left hip. Maybe as you warm up into that, you feel comfortable to swoop the left arm under the leg, interlace the hands, and find the bind. Always keeping the chest turned to the side and up. Thinking of reverse warrior. Next inhale, we go all the way there. Right arm down, left arm up and over. Go ahead and take the gaze up to the ceiling as you slide your right fingertips down the right leg. Bend the left knee more. This is the most opening we've had on the left side, ribs and body, so really breathe into it. Inhale. Exhale, warrior two, preparing to vinyasa. Inhale. Exhale, cartwheel down, step it back. Flow through vinyasa or take child's pose. We'll meet in our child's pose, balasana. All right, we're gonna play with some variations of bird of paradise since we've been opening our hips in all these beautiful ways. So go ahead and come into your malasana. I know we've been here a lot today, but we're gonna take it further right now. And we'll start with our twist. So right leg is gonna come in front of, right arm is gonna come in front of right leg. Left arm up. Bring the hands together, prayer. And just take a couple times of opening and closing. Yeah, think of like a bird wing. So going for this bird of paradise variation. And then take the right hand, flip it around and bend the elbow and maybe tuck it around your waist. And then take the left arm and do the same. Tuck it around your back. So you've got your knee hooked up here, right? You can also grab your strap. It's a great place for that. And then this standing leg is gonna come towards the midline. So toe heel the non-wrapped leg up. So for me, it's the left side. I'm gonna center that under my center, great weight of gravity. Inhale, and then on an exhale, bring the leg up. All right, so we're trying to keep our hips pretty open. I've got my elbow wrapped around my knee. I've got my drishti, and I'm pressing down into my standing leg. The gaze can turn over to the left or away from the leg. 3, 2, 1, and then place it down. Just take a forward fold to let that go. And while you're here in your forward fold, please grab your strap. Our next variation requires a little more shoulder mobility. So let's bend the knees and roll up with our strap, giving ourselves this little break to open our shoulders before we go deeper. The strap can come behind you, in front of you. It's just wide enough that it's challenging, but your hands are not so far that it's easy. Yeah. Can you keep both of your hands straight as you press your shoulders down? Nice, everyone. Maybe you close your eyes and just feel where this is opening the body up. The pectorals, shoulders, and then take that around in a circle. You can bend your knees. Once again, getting into the rib cage, the obliques, the deltoids, everything that's been getting so tight for us. Just a few more breaths here. All right, and then when you're ready, bend the knees. We'll put the strap down by melting into it. Yeah, so we'll melt. Let the strap maybe come over your head and then put it down. And then release the strap. Roll yourself up. Staying with the right side, find warrior two, right leg in front. I know we did our malasana variation. We take a deeper variation now. Keep your strap nearby if you like to use it for bird of paradise. Come back to your side angle. This is where we were a few moments ago. And then come back into the bind. Back hand wraps around the body. Right arm scoops under the thigh. Now you can enjoy this pose. I know it's a lot. Or you can step the back foot up. Start to come into full variation of your bird of paradise. Now a drishti is important. You want to find your gazing point, something that's not moving in the room, and then perhaps start to extend that right leg up. It's being lifted up by your two connected arms, your two bound arms, just like that beautiful flower called the bird of paradise. When you're ready, come down. Part of yoga is exiting the pose as cleanly and gracefully as we came in, and find your warrior two. And let's straighten out both legs, parallel your feet, catch the hands behind your back. Inhale, roll the shoulder blades together, look up. You've got it. Pasarita Padottanasana. Forward fold, bring the arms over your head, drop the head down. Let gravity work on your body and release through that entire right side. If you'd like to come to wide-legged down dog, that's a lovely variation.
or you can stay in your Pasarita. And then eventually we'll toe heel our feet back into Malasana for that first variation of our bird of paradise. Hands of prayer. There might be a seat, a block under your seat. Knee problems, your butt's gonna be up a little higher, you're not going as deeply. Left arm comes in front of left thigh, right arm comes up, inhale. Exhale, hands to prayer. Just dynamically opening the hips and shoulders a little bit more. Using the Ujjayi to press your heart open a little bit wider, preparing for the bind. All right, so left arm, flip it around, right arm behind the back. Maybe a strap is there, or you can just grab your shirt. Toe heel this right foot in. This will become my standing leg, so it can't be all wrapped up under me. Yeah, I have to transfer my weight, get my center of gravity over here. Inhale, exhale, lift the leg up. Take a few breaths. Gaze goes over the right shoulder, belly pulls in. Standing leg is strong. Left shoulder's pulling back into socket. Both shoulders nice and straight. 3, 2, 1. Settle it on down. Release, forward fold. Figure out your hip, figure 8, your hips. And then bend the knees. Roll yourself up. Head is heavy. Good. Shoulders up. We got one more in this series, okay? Full bird of paradise, left leg in front. Find a wide warrior 2. Keep the shoulders over the hips as you bend the knees. This will be soft, right? We're going to keep our face soft for this. Just bring the forearm down to the thigh. And maybe circle that arm around a few more times, remembering this shape. Right hand can come behind the back. Left arm can dive underneath the left thigh, catching the hands together in a bind. And then maybe that right foot journeys forward. Weight transfers onto that right foot. This time I've got my arms underneath my thigh as opposed to folding around my knee. And maybe my leg will extend out. The gaze might go to the right. Maybe your leg is straight. Maybe it's far from straight. No problem. It's still the pose. Holding yogi's good. Hopping is good. 3, 2, 1. Bring the leg in. We gracefully step down. We try to gracefully step back. And then we open into our warrior 2. 2 straight legs, parallel the feet. Hands behind the back again, interlace. Inhale, look up. Exhale, hinge forward. And this time we'll take yin frog. So the knees will come down. The feet will stay wide. It's like a child's pose, but with child's pose, my feet are in. With this one, my feet are out wide. Maybe the hands come flat. Maybe the knees walk a little bit wider. Maybe you have the flexibility to bring your elbows to the floor, right? Not everybody does, no problem. And then, wherever you are, you're just gonna gently come forward and back in your hips. Be mindful, because this is a lot of hip opening. Okay, and your breath, massage your hips forward and back. And set them up for success for the week, yeah, with lots of sitting and walking. You can even take a little cat-cow here in this shape if it feels good. And then start to walk the knees in and go nice and slow. We'll come back to a tabletop and you'll walk your way back to the front of your mat. So you're, once again, lined up on your yoga mat. Inhale, reach the right arm up, look up at those fingertips. Exhale, thread the needle from this tabletop shape. Yeah. The left arm can walk overhead. The shoulder can tug back. If you'd like to play with the floating variation, the left leg can come back, pressing into the floor, or the left leg can float off of the floor. You'll use your 2 arms and your knee to balance yourself. Hold here for 3, 2, 1. Bring the foot down. Now, even if you didn't bring the back leg back, I want you to try bringing it back now. We're gonna walk that left leg
over to the left side. Just getting a different stretch. Instead of taking it back, it's now over to the side. And then walk the left hand in, walk the left leg in, take the right arm all the way back up, roll it around, tuck it behind your waist, and twist to the side. Inhale. Exhale, release. You can take a few of those spine circles or a few cat-cows. We'll switch sides. Good. All right, left arm reaches up. Look at it with your gaze. And exhale, slide through. Press the shoulder to the floor. Right arm walks overhead, stabilizing you. Right leg can come back. Maybe the leg comes off the floor. Keep that hip drop down or you're gonna roll onto your back, you'll find. It's a little wobbly sometimes. Then place the toes back down. Instead of being straight back, swoop the right leg over to the right so you get a stretch in the side body. Ujjayi breath for 3, 2, and 1. Start to unwind. Bring it on back. Come back to your tabletop. Reach the left arm up. Inhale. Flip it around. Bring it behind your back. Look up. And then unwind to tabletop pose. Final pose on the knees, and then we're going to take it down. Will be Ustrasana camel. Yeah, so it's a deep yet gentle back bend. Curl your toes. Bring your hands to the low back. Flip your elbows towards each other. And then press the palms of your hands down and forward. So I've got my fingertips pointing down. You can also take it with your fingertips pointing up for more of a wrist stretch. Yogi's choice. Start to widen your heart space. Look up. Take your head back. If it feels okay on your neck. Keep pressing down and forward with your hands, massaging your sacrum, your low back, as you start to feel a stretch also in the quadriceps, the fronts of the legs. If you're releasing your hands down, you can take one hand to one heel, the other hand to the other heel. And then gently roll yourself up. The head will come up last, so we never jerk the neck. Flip your toes, come down to a seat, pull the belly in. Sit up tall in your spine, close the eyes. Feel that beautiful post-back bend feeling. Yeah, that just washes through the body. And then cross the legs, come all the way down to your back. We'll close with a spinal twist. Before we do that, you can enjoy a happy baby, grabbing your first 2 fingers around your big toes, bending the knees, or maybe grabbing the outsides of your feet. And just roll and rock your spine on your yoga mat. Giving yourself a back massage and also using gravity to kind of push everything back into place in the spine, right? In a good way. And then hug the knees into your chest. Lift your upper body up. Let's make ourselves into a little ball. And then drop the knees over to the right. Bring the chest over to the left. Look to the left. Bring the hand to the left. You can close your eyes. And then bring the knees back to center. Hug them in again, lift up, squeeze everything into a ball, and drop the knees over to the left, one stacked on top of the other. Open your arm to the right, press your right shoulder down towards the floor, and look to the right side. And then come back to center, hug the knees into the chest. I'll offer another happy baby or pre-Shavasana if you'd like to take Supta Baddha Konasana, diamond-shaped legs, right hand to heart, left hand to belly. You can also come into a seated meditation. Just take about 5 to 10 breaths here, preparing your body for rest.
Reconnecting with our breath, you can let go of your Ujjayi breath. So any kind of pranayama is a restrained breath. The word yama means restraint. And in Shavasana, we want to have an unrestrained breath, a breath that we're not thinking about or forcing to do anything. So use these next couple breaths to transition into your closing pose, into your Shavasana. We have legs up the wall, we have legs up the couch. We have a delicious corpse pose, bringing yourself down onto the back. If you have a scarf, you can drape it over the eyes to shut out the light. Start to come back into your breath. Let's wake up the fingertips and the toes by pointing and flexing them and circling out through the wrists and the ankles. Let's take the arms overhead if you've got the space, interlace your hands and just stretch like you're waking up first thing in the morning. Pointing your toes, sending breath all the way down your body into your spine. And then rest over in a fetal posture for a few breaths. From the fetal posture, start to move your way into your seat. We'll join with our Ganesha Mudra. This time we'll have our left hand in front of the heart with the palm facing out. The right hand can cover the left hand and kind of slide away until the fingertips join, bending the fingers. Pull the arms away from each other just to create enough pressure to seal this mudra closed in front of your heart. And then close your eyes. Make this intention for the week or this dedication to someone, and we'll send it out with the sound of Om. Inhaling deeply through the nose. Release the mudra, bring the hands together, heart center. I'd like you to rub the palms together, giving yourself a little energy charge in between the palms. Create some heat, feel the friction. Take an inhale through the nose. On an exhale, bring your warmed up palms over your eyes. Press, press, press into your forehead, into your eye sockets, into your third eye. Know that this pratyahara, sensory deprivation, is always available to you in times of stress. Keep the eyes closed, enjoying that darkness. And then bring the hands together, heart center, Samastitihi. the light in me honors the light in you. Namaste.
Thank you, yogis. I'm going to unmute everyone. Thank you for joining. Yay. Hi, Claire. Yes. Hi, Niani. Anna and Trevor. Hi, Rochelle. Oh, Sharon, that picture is too cute. Oh, Sarah. Nice time doing Bird of Paradise. I love it. Nice work. Hi, Deb. Hi, bye, Deb. Hi, Sarah. Hi, Leah, Christine, Raj. I'll see you on Thursday. We have a special pop-up this Wednesday. Tracy, good to see you, girl. You made it. And I love the Amy Woe Disco Wellness tank top. So cute. Awesome. Let me know if you have any questions. You can put them in chat or I'll stay on for a little bit. Yeah. Jamie says it was very hard, but wonderful. Oh, Deb, you're so lovely. Oh, mwah. Have a great Monday. I hope it's sunny wherever you are, if you're not in Oakland. Thank you. Bye, sweetie.